RSTH, Irrua Specialist Teaching Hospital today. My name is Dr. Faith Okaka, and we are from the Department of Community Medicine. We'll be discussing elder abuse in respect of the World Elder Abuse Awareness Day, which is coming up today, June 15th, as it's being celebrated worldwide. The theme of this year's celebration is Understand and End Financial Abuse of Older People, a human rights issue. An elder is somebody who has attained the age of 60, according to the United Nations. And these are people who are vulnerable to abuse due to their inherent, or should I say, factors that are in them, that are inside of them. They are weak, they are growing old, so they no longer have that strength to carry on as they used to be. So why are we addressing the issue? We are addressing this issue because there is an increase in the population of the elderly globally. So WHO is telling us that we should address this issue. If not, it will be a potential epidemic. So, what is elder abuse? Matron Akin, can you please tell us?
Elder abuse is a form in which we abuse one, not giving the person the property despite all the trust in the relationship. The reverse is always the case, which means the person is individually abused. And elder abuse is also another form of resulting in harm, violation, and loss to other persons. It can be at the same referred to as elder abuse.
Thank you. And Dr. Chinelu, how common is elder abuse?
Thank you very much for the question. Elder abuse is a very serious issue globally, even in our society, even in our villages. It is very common. And it is stated that 1 out of every 10 elderly people, 10 elderly persons is abused monthly. You can see how common it is. So if you have 10 elders in a village, it then means out of those 10, 1 of them is being abused. And then out of those that are being abused, 1 out of 24 is the only one that is reported. So it is poorly reported because in most cases, the people that are abusing the elders are close relations. Those that the elders have been entrusted to for them to take care. They are the ones that are abusing these elders. And then because of fear, because the more they report them, the more they are being abused. That's why it's being underreported. So if you have 24 persons that are abused, it's only 1 that will be reported. That's to tell you that it is very common. It's just that it's being underreported. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's a serious one. Dr. Ije Anefetalo, please, what are the types of elder abuse?
Thank you, Dr. Paka, the elder presenter present here. There are various types of elder abuse. I'll quickly just run through for the sake of time. It starts with physical abuse. It's very common. You find most of all these elderly people being abused by their caregivers, their relatives, sometimes even their children. They abuse them physically by, see them hitting them, slapping them, in an attempt to try to get them to do things that they want them to do. It could be while they are feeding, the elderly person throws up, or it's just not in the mood to eat. Instead of petting this person, out of impatience and intolerance, maybe they're overwhelmed, or it just be at that point that the caregiver is in the mood to be patient with the person. You can see them hitting them, slapping them. They could be emotionally abused. You find most people calling out other people funny names, witches, wizards, just mocking them in whatever way. Financially too, they can get abused. You find caregivers stealing their money, stealing their property, stealing even the things that have been provided by their children. in some ways to look after these people. They could also be abused sexually. Most times they are raped. Most times they are handled in funny ways sexually without their consent. These are kinds of types of sexual abuse that we find commonly in our environment.
Thank you very much. Dr. Nnamdi, do you have any other thing to add to that?
In addition to the other types of abuse that my colleague has mentioned, there are other types which include neglect. And this is when the caregiver fails to provide to an elder person all the things that are necessary for the well-being or for the care of the elderly. And this includes depriving them of food, shelter, personal safety, clothing, medical care, and all the things that they need for their daily well-being. And all these neglects are actually carried out intentionally or unintentionally. Then there's also system abuse. In that case, the system are against them in terms of treating older people and leaving them to suffer in terms of their health care, not giving them their respect, the respect that is due to them. For instance, when an elderly person comes to the clinic, it is advocated that they should be attended to first, and also when they are going to get their pension, they should not be allowed to queue up for a long time. All these things are a form of abuse for an elder. Thank you.
So, Dr. Taju, what are the risk factors for elder abuse?
Thank you very much. When we talk of risk factor, we are talking about those things that make somebody more vulnerable to being abused. So I will quickly group them into 4 levels: individual level, family level, societal level, and governmental level. And at individual level, we'll be talking of people who are having who need assistance, those who need assistance, who are already of old age, advanced age, and they need assistance, either by virtue of poverty or they are ill or whatever that will make them to require the assistance of other people. We also discover that those that are above the age of 80 and advancing age, they are at higher risk. And also at gender level, you talk of the females being more at risk than male. And of course, any elderly person that lives alone is also at high risk. And then at family level, we talk of a dysfunctional family system. Family support system is not in place. Children have had to leave home to go and seek employment and probably leave their elderly ones in the care of even non-family members or neighbors. Such are very, very prone to abuse. And then, of course, even where families are together, sometimes the abuse comes from within the family itself. So, such can take place. Then at societal level, we talk of some cultural practices that are quite harmful to the elderly, especially targeted at women. For example, the widows. Whenever they lose their spouses, you see them being thrown out. They are denied of so many privileges, and so that is another form of abuse. And of course, such also for females, you see them being labeled as being called names like witches, wizards, and what have you, and for that reason they become an outcast. At that level, the society has a problem that is encouraging elderly abuse. Then at governmental level, you also have situations where governmental structures are not in place to take care of the elderly people. Most of the things we have around, they don't even consider institutions, infrastructures, roads, whatever, buildings. They don't take care, they don't consider the elderly in the construction of all these things. Then of course, you have situations where even at government level, there are no social security systems in place to take care of the elderly. And so, for that reason, they become prone due to poverty. to abuse. Then of course there are no elders or what we call old people's home, no structures targeted at them to take care of them. It's not out of place to have places specially designed for old people so that they can have time for themselves. And then of course finally at government level there are not enough legislations, that's if any exist at all, to take care of perpetrators or those who perpetrate these crimes, and then to also help the elderly settle down into their new level. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And while you were talking, I heard you talk about the perpetrators. So I was wondering, the perpetrators, how about them being stressed, intolerance? Can't all these things also contribute? Maybe, what do you have to say about that?
Yes, of course. In societal intolerance, people are not prepared to really accommodate the idiosyncrasies of the elderly people. And so the younger ones especially, they don't have the patience to cope with them. And of course, also the pressure from the elders that need things kind of wear out the younger ones. And so they take it out on the elderly members of society.
Thank you very much. So, Dr. Edmond, what are the consequences of elder abuse?
Thank you very much, the moderator. A lot of consequences of elderly abuse. It will come in form of illness. And the illness or injury will come either as a physical injury or psychological injury. It may be physical initially, but eventually it turns out to be a psychological injury because the person will be considering how he got to the physical injury. And once there is a psychological injury, it builds up stress on the individual. Stress over a period will lead to all sorts of illnesses. It will lead to the worsening of an existing illness. It may lead to the lowering of the immunity so that there can be infections, and this will lead to an increase in the health burden on the individual. The individual may have been earning some money, but now it becomes ill most commonly, and because an elderly, he needs people to take him to hospital. Eventually, it will reduce the man-hour of the people that are caring for him, and it will increase the burden of health on the hospital, on the entire government. So the best thing is maybe to prevent the elderly abuse because it has a lot of consequences.
Okay, thank you very much. I think that this elder abuse can also cause death. Don't you think so? Okay. Dr. Jagwe, how do I know that an elder is being abused?
Complaint of physical abuse are there, unexplained feelings and injury, fracture, bruises, scar, cuts, bite, finger mark. You see all this all over them. With this, it tells you that this person is being abused.
Thank you very much. Dr. Taji, can you add more to that?
Also, I quickly put them to physical and then emotional. He has touched on some of the physical. Of course, malnutrition will be there, unkept, for dirty environment, dirty clothing, and what have you. And then when it comes to, they also suffer some kind of illnesses which are just results of total neglect. And then emotional signs may come, which they have mood swings. They become afraid, especially in the presence of their tormentors, I will call them, the abusers. And they may apparently go into depression with suicidal tendencies in extreme cases. So those are the telltales. And of course, those who have been sexually abused, of course, they need to be thoroughly examined, and all the signs, injuries, and whatever will be seen in them. So it's a whole lot of things you can see. Thank you.
Thank you very much. back to you, Mr. Ojagwe. Who do I report to? If I see an older person now being abused, or I suspect the case after looking at the signs that we've just heard, who do I report to?
First, you can report to a member of the family who the person respects or trusts. And second, a law enforcement agency. Third, you can report to a well person's clinic. We have an ISTH, Irrua Specialist Teaching Hospital. We also have the social welfare department in ISTH, which we can also report to. And again, anybody can be abused, and as such, somebody you trust, report to the person. It's not a time to keep quiet.
Thank you very much. We have heard we should not keep quiet, we should report. It's only by reporting that we can be saved. So, Dr. Edmond, if I'm an elderly person and how do I prevent myself from being abused?
Thank you very much. Everybody is preparing to become an elder one day. So the preparation for being to prevent being abused starts from when one is young. One has to set up a very harmonious family, and because the family is the greatest support the individual has in future. The government may add to that also, but so one has to set up, as much as possible, set up a very harmonious environment, support members of the family to grow up, because you will depend on them in future. You just have to trust members of your nuclear family, because they are the ones that will be the last support you have. Then, of course, you have to be very participatory in community activities. In your church, you play a very good role, and in the every affairs of the community, you play a good role, so that later in life, your output, your balance will still be good as well. So that's where you must trust somebody very close, so that they can take care of your needs later. Because a time comes that you cannot sign check, you have to depend on somebody to bring money from their bank. You may have to depend on somebody to take you to the hospital. At the point you may be completely dependent on people. So then the members of your family will be there. Of course, you select the people that come very close to you when you are young, so that because these are the people you depend on completely when that time comes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Dr. Erepitalo, how do I prevent my loved ones from being abused?
Thank you, Dr. Okaka. Well, we all, it's a good topic that we're discussing today, because we're all going to get old, and it's something that we should actually prepare for. So Dr. Evans has told us to prevent ourselves from being abused, and our loved ones, how do we actually prevent them from being abused? First things first, we have to put modalities on ground for these people not to be abused. You want to be observant, you want to watch out for any mood changes. So if you see your aged mom, for example, you visit and discover that she's not as cheerful as she used to be when you come before, you want to inquire why she's not happy. You want to look out for physical signs of, is she looking well kept? Is she getting her medications as prescribed? Is she, staying healthy and happy as you have? And also, you want to look out for her environment. If you live in a big house, for example, and you're finally going to you're already old and you're at the point where you really don't have anybody to help you, there's nothing wrong if you now move down and then you live in a place where you have things at your own reach, so you can move around yourself, since most times you really don't have anybody to be with you. Also, you must ensure that your loved ones have good relationship with those around them. So you're in a house and you have neighbors around that don't even know there's an elderly person living there. When there's an emergency and she cries out for help, and people around willing to come and help her. You want to reassure your loved ones of your support anytime, so you are probably just a phone call away. They can always call you, and then you know that you'll be there to help. And all these are the ways to actually prevent your loved ones from being abused.
Thank you very much. I also think you can enlighten them on the types of abuse so that they will even recognize when they are being abused. Thank you very much. Matron Akin, what can be done to intervene when an older person has been abused? What are those things that we should put in place to address it?
Thank you once again. When an elderly is abused, it's our duty to really bring them closer. We don't isolate them, we don't abandon them. You show them love, you show them concern that you're in pain with them. You take them to the hospital for proper treatment. Make sure family members, the really trusted ones. Not everybody should be aware that the elderly person was abused sexually. The person you know you can trust and confide in. They let her get or he get proper treatment, good food, a good caregiver, and you as the daughter or the son show them more love than ever. If it's possible, you can take them to your homes. Make sure they are comfortable in the mornings. You see them, say prayers with them, call them while you are away. In the evening, you still sit down with them, you talk with them, you know, they remember good times. This will let the pains really go off faster. So we should never ever isolate them or abandon them. Proper care should be given. Give them good food. You know they are getting older, so you give them good light, food, drink, you take them out. Or you play good old music for them so that will refresh their memory. Their prayers a lot. Let them go to church activities or go to our meetings and all those stuff. Before you know it, he or she will come out of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Dr. Nandi, do you have anything to add to that?
Thank you very much. For the elders that are being abused, I think it should be everybody's business, both at the individual level, the family level, the government. Everybody should come to their aid. The well-to-do individuals in the society, the philanthropists, they could build retirement homes for these elderly, so that those of them that don't have anyone to take care of them will have a place for them to stay when they are old. And also churches could build old people's home for the elderly, where they will cater for these vulnerable people. And also the government has a lot to do also in terms of putting policy, enforcing laws for the perpetrators to be punished adequately, and then the pension, the entitlement of these elderly people that have worked should be duly paid. It will really aid them. And then there should be a kind of health insurance for the elderly, so that when they are sick, they will get free medical care. And the society as a whole, we have to give due respect for these elderly people. Thank you very much.
And next one, let me quickly wrap up what I think people said. We said elder abuse is a serious issue that is seeking urgent attention, and that it is caused mostly by those at home, and there are consequences which include things that can increase disease susceptibility, increase tendency to have new infections. It can cause deaths, can cause increase in health expenditure. They talked about the government coming to their aid, give them their pension when it's time. Do not suffer these people because they have contributed their quota to the society. So we should honor them, we should respect them, we should love them, we should care for them and make their growing days better, because someday we too will be there. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming and taking out time from your busy schedule to see us. God bless you.